Coach. Thanks for joining us. Can you hear me okay?
I can, thanks.
All right, we're good to go. Questions for Coach Tom Brands? Go ahead, KJ Pelcher.
Coach, you talked a little bit about Max's persistence there in his match. Did he staying aggressive and staying offensive until he finally got that takedown and finished?
Yeah, I didn't hear the name. I'm sorry. What were you asking?
Max staying after.
Oh, Max Mirren.
Keep shooting before he
Max
finally
Mirren.
finish there late in the third.
Yeah, Max Mirren, right? Okay, good. All right, Max Mirren. Yeah, and that was an important match. I don't think the results went the way that we wanted them to go the last time. Max Mirren is a competitor. He makes it a war every time. I think the offense that he was hitting, it was there, and it's like it's one of those things where when you're watching it as a coach, he took the words right out of my mouth, meaning hit that little slide to the right, and you're there because he'd been doing it a couple times, and he hit it nice at the end there and converted. I think this team gave us a lot of problems getting to our ankles and draping over and things, and so we got the finishes got slow a little bit, and it doesn't have to be that way. We got to hide our ankles better. So, but hey, good job converting when he did for sure.
Caleb Young at 157, he could have ridden out in the third period to win 11-3, but he let the guy back up and went and got another takedown. How much did you like seeing that, I guess?
We like seeing whatever guys like to do, meaning he built his lead and got there, but, why keep a match slow? Keep the pace high. And the thing is, in that match, I think we were looking for, shots too much. So for me, that the best takedown of the match for that match with Caleb was when you snap a guy down and you run around behind him, and you're running that leg down and you're looking at it, and it was a very efficient score, and that'll set up the other stuff as well. So it doesn't always have to be, a long, hard leg attack that you just kind of grinding out. That snap that he hit was a really quick, explosive takedown. And I think he can do more of that.
Chris Werner.
Hi, Coach. I'm just wondering about Ironman's match to get that fall in the middle, kind of after an even match start. How big was that for your team?
That's big, and that's Ironman. I don't know how even matched that was. We had scored a takedown, and, not to be belligerent on top of you there, but the thing that set the Cradle up was the straight arm sprawl, the straight leg sprawl. And that guy really pressured to come up, and then that's when you kind of take him off his own pressure. And when you force that, it's not there as much. And we didn't force it. And what we did force was our fundamental defense, and it wasn't even that long. Our fundamental defense. It was a hard sprawl, and then he kind of went with it. And, we had 3 falls today. We had, Spencer Lee, Cassiope, and Ironman. Those are all, those are important. They send a message.
AJ?
Yeah, could you talk about the way Tony kind of bounced back from last week and then following up on the pins? These guys really seem to be hungry for those bonus points so far.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of bonus points, and that's a tribute to our guys. I think the philosophy's been there. But wrestling, it's not easy. What you see looks easy maybe, but it's not easy. And so you got to go out there, you got to do things with energy, you got to get yourself ready to go, and you got to be able to come back from things that don't go your way. For last week, you referenced Cassiope. We don't worry about what we got with Tony Cassiope as far as being able to bounce back or how level-headed he is. Where I'm at with that is we belong with the best in the world, and that's my opinion. and I'm going to need a little bit of help for Tony himself to back that opinion up. How's that? So I can shoot my mouth off all day long, and I'm sure there's plenty of enemies out there that love it, and they can crow on that. But I know what this guy is capable of, and he's sitting right here in this room. You're going to talk to him here, and when I get off the mic here. But you know, we love how he operates, but I know that he can get in there with the best in the world. I know he can. So that's why he made it look easy. It wasn't easy out there today, but it looked easy.
Cody?
This is the third straight duel. You've started with 5 straight wins and a lot of bonus points from 25 to 57. It really seems like they really do feed off each other. And I know you've called Spencer a spark plug before, but just how nice is it to see that consistency from the first 5 guys each time out?
The thing that you cannot coach against is pace and energy. And if you watch Spencer Lee, there's your example on how to handle anyone who tries to keep it close by either wrestling freestyle on the bottom and blocking with their elbows in a collegiate match, or someone who goes with a three-point stance and wants to back up to the edge of the mat, someone who will grab and squeeze. It doesn't really matter. And so the progress that you're seeing there is you can't slow me down because of my pace. So he is a spark plug, and you know, DeSanto's in his own right is his own man as well, but he definitely thrives off Spencer. But you know, DeSanto's got a motor as well. So these guys got some things that are built into him. Ironman's got a funky style. He likes to score a lot of points, but they definitely benefit from, you know, Spencer's, you know, the Hodge and the Sullivan and the 2-time national champions' energy walking out there. And I think you feel it all the way up and down the lineup.
Isaac Goffin?
What's been working for Austin DeSanto this year with him scoring a lot of points from his opponents?
He seems to be a little calmer. That sounds kind of funny, but he seems a little calmer. He was a little bit maybe racy today, but still handled it well. We're going to keep ironing things out. Why is he scoring points? He's got a high pace. You know, these guys are going to strategize, though, and they're going to, you know, in a couple of weeks, you know, next week we go to Purdue, and we got Ohio State and Purdue, but, you know, we're going to see that, you know, that hand behind the back here coming up with the guy out east. So we got to be ready. We got to be ready to be rock solid, and we got to be ready to be even keeled.
All right, now final question again from Cody Goodwin. Go ahead, Cody.
Coach, is there anything you can share about Alex Marinelli and his status?
Well, there was a press release put out, right, Brewer? So that's what I share, and he's with us in spirit, and we, you know, we had Joe Kelly fill in, and that's what we do, next guy in. You know, you look at the 17-day, you know, protocol and all that, then all you people at home can look at a calendar, and I don't need to tell you when he's going to be back. We're looking forward to having him back, for sure.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.